Hey Ryan, you should find all of the equipment on the shelf and the tripod next to the cabinet. So first thing I'm going to do is set up the tripod. It's in this bag. There's a church service happening right now, so I can't show you in pew, but there's 3 little plastic feet and little locks on the legs that you just flip open. And then I usually use the farthest back pew that's not roped off, and I'll put 2 legs on the floor. So one leg I'll leave the bottom one in, but the other 2 I'll extend the bottom legs. And this is just an easy like flip out, flip in. One of them is a little busted, so when you close it, just push up on the bottom part as you close it, and it'll keep it locked. Then I put the short leg on the pew and the other 2 on the floor in between the pews. The handle, you might have to loosen it to bring it up and then retighten it to make it tight. Then I'll usually take the top legs and extend that up as high as I need it, about eye level to whoever's speaking, and then lock these again. Don't worry if you don't get the tripod itself exactly level. There's a handle here that if you turn it left to loosen it, you can then use the bubble in the tripod itself to make it level. And when the bubble is in the circle, just tighten down that handle, turning it to the right, and your tripod's set up. The camera is in the blue bag in the middle pocket. There's a battery in it that should be good. I'm going to leave a battery charging here at the church just in case, but the battery that's in it should be sufficient for the church. The camera slides from the back. There's a sled. It slides the back and should click. And then there's a little lever here to tighten it onto the tripod. And then it should be pretty secure in there. And then to remove the camera, untighten the screw on the right side, press the red button, and pull it back. So right now the camera is unlocked, but when I push this up, now it's locked into place. This is the audio equipment. If you give it all to Tom, he can hook it up to the board, but auxiliary out of the board. The board's imaginary here because I don't have a mixing board. But then this will go into the input side, and then the XLR cable will come out the same left or right that you had it plugged into. And then I've been fishing it down from the balcony and using this Velcro, some metal bars in the balcony. So I fish it down to where the camera is, and then around that metal bar I'll take the cable around it and fasten the Velcro around that loop to hold it, and it's been working out pretty well. It doesn't slide. What you feed down, the male end, that's the end that you'll have. You'll plug into the audio 2 plug on the camera. Should snap in. You have to plug it into the bottom ones so it sends audio to both channels 1 and 2, and that allows you to have like a little quieter mix and a little louder mix. In case the speaker peaks, I'll be able to use the quieter mix. Tom will help you set up the audio. The XLR that you get from Tom should go in the bottom XLR plug. We'll turn on the camera, remove the lens cap. There's a switch on this side. Push the white button and switch down. So you should see picture. Tom's pretty good at sending you audio when you get it. You'll see meters go here. The one audio is going to both channel 1 and 2. So you can turn one up higher if you keep one down lower. You want to make sure at least one of them is not in the red. A zoom ring and a focus ring. So when the speaker gets up and starts speaking, just zoom in the whole way to his eyes and then focus until you get his eyes in focus, and then you can zoom out and frame up your shot. I try to do like a head to waist or a little bit above waist, and I try to have them in the frame so that their head is not quite touching the top of the frame, so there's a little bit of room there. And then I'd like to put them in the right side of the frame because I'm on the right side, so most of the time they're looking to screen left. Then when you're ready to start recording, the red button will record. I have it all set up, so all that you have to do is turn it on and hit the red button. When you're done, hit the red button again to stop recording, put it all away, and I'll take care of it next week. Thanks, Ryan.